Ever since 1948, Israel has claimed to be building a homeland for the Jewish people with the holy city of Jerusalem al-Quds as its capital. But not all Jews have become convinced by the Zionist argument to migrate and settle in Palestine. In fact, some are fighting against it.
If I could get to a Jew and tell him, think over, look on the steps of the past before the Zionists came. Judaism is 3,000 years old. 2,000 years we are in exile almost. So let's take the 1,800 years of exile before the Zionists came. This is the real way. This is real Judaism. There was no Zionism then.
Meet Aaron Schwartzberg, an Orthodox Jew who rejects Zionism outright. He not only condemns Israeli crimes against the Palestinians, but rejects Israel exists at all.
First of all, as Orthodox Jew, we don't refer this country as Israel. For us, it's Palestine. It was always Palestine. It stayed Palestine. We disregard what happened in the 48 or afterwards. For us, it's still Palestine. That's why I left Palestine. It's obligation of my religion to be pro-Palestine. That's why I'm pro-Palestine. Not because political. It's because of this God willing me to do. That's why I'm pro-Palestine. This is the will of God.
Aaron claims to be just one member of a growing number of religious Jews who regard Zionism as a sacrilegious movement hell-bent on destroying true Judaism.
And every Jew have to see who are the leaders of the Zionists. It's infidels that don't believe in God even. It's called in our language, schis al yedei zakai, chov al yedei chayav. A schis, a good thing, is made by a good man. And a bad thing is made by a bad man. So if those bad people did something, it's bad. It cannot be good because they are bad people.
After leaving Israel, Aaron searched for a new home free from pro-Israel influences, staying for a time in Belgium and London, but now lives in Bradford, where he has been welcomed into the community by local Muslims.
As a religious person, it's just one of those things that you get along with people from all backgrounds. It doesn't matter what they believe in, or he's not bothered about what we believe in. It's just the fact that we get along and we respect each other's beliefs, really.
Sadly, the days of Muslim Jews and Christians living peacefully side by side in Jerusalem al-Quds ended once Zionism arrived. But these scenes of unity in Bradford offer some hope for the future. Robert Carter, Press TV, Bradford.
And we caught up with Rabbi Weiss from Jews Against Zionism, and we asked him, can you explain the difference between Zionism and Judaism?
Our mission is to clarify to the world that Zionism and the state of Israel that evolved from the ideology of Zionism is a corruption of Judaism. It is a transformation from subservience to God, from our religion, into a base material concept of nationalism. It is unacceptable. It is a contradiction to our religion, and it is a direct rebellion against God. And I pray to the Almighty to bestow upon me His truth, His wisdom, that I may convey His message properly, and that we so may sanctify His name and bring peace to the world. I mean, Judaism is subservience to God, and the covenant that we made around 3,000 years ago to uphold the Torah. Zionism is an ideology that was started a mere 100-odd years ago, a material concept, as I've mentioned, to have a nationalism, to have a national home with all its trappings of an army. And they should win gold medals and the Olympic medals and things like that. And they should be to say that they're a proud nation amongst nations. And what they're doing is actually expelling God from the equation. In other words, that the Almighty is, well, you can add it on that it'll make the national home richer in a manner if you allow religion, but that to say that we are subservient to God, and that's what it's all about, accepting the laws of God.
And in the report, it was made clear that Jews are also victims of Israeli crimes and not just Arabs. We asked Rabbi Weiss if he agreed.
As we can show you this, if somebody would go to our site at nkusa.org, you will see how the Jewish people are constantly demonstrating. They're being arrested because they refuse, girls and boys, because they refuse to serve in their army. We refuse to, on the principle that we are not to rebel against God, that we are to uphold the Torah and the state. We refuse to serve the state of Israel, which is breaching all the laws of God, and a concept that is totally a rebellion against God. We have this all over, and Jews get brutally beaten in the streets over there whenever they demonstrate, and anybody can go and see for themselves how Jews are massacred, beaten, arrested, brutalized, trampled, actually killed. And you have children, and we can go on and show you all these things.